Top 10 Beaches in Washington State. The kind of beach holiday you'll get in Washington is not the sun and surf beach holiday you'll get in California, it's something else entirely. Washington's beaches come mixed in with an array of natural habitats, great wildlife watching, and dramatic coastal landscapes. There are peculiar beaches on S and spits, eye-catching views of sea stacks rising out of the Pacific Ocean, and plenty of beaches surrounded by woodlands. If you love the beach but always find yourself wishing there was a little more than sand and sea, you're going to love the best beaches in Washington. 10. Rialto Beach. Rialto Beach is another stunning beach in Olympic National Park. The landscape of this beach is much like that of Shishi Beach. There are huge sea stacks emerging out of the shallow Pacific waters in the distance and waves rolling onto a shoreline that is a mixture of rocks and sand. There are masses of driftwood along the shore, and it's not hard to see why. At Rialto Beach the woodlands that cover the hills in the distance meet the sea. 9. Westport. The city of Westport sits at the edge of Grays Harbor. It has a picturesque marina you can visit. Watching the boats bob up and down on the sea is very relaxing. Spend your days whale watching, eating fresh seafood, and going on fishing adventures, out at sea or from the sand. 8. Dungeness Spit. The Dungeness Spit is a long sandspit, which can be visualized as a trail of sand stretching out into the ocean. Come and enjoy a day on the beach with a twist. The ocean is on either side. Rocks, lots of accumulated driftwood, and not much sand. The Dungeness National Wildlife Refuge is more a place to come on an adventure than for a tanning session. 7. Fort Worden Historical State Park. It's the perfect beach escape for anyone who loves history as much as they love the sea and sand. After walking along the 2 miles worth of beach and admiring the spectacular views of the Strait of Juan de Fuca, spend some time discovering the history of this park, which was once a military base. Now, you can enjoy a relaxing beach day here and camp at one of the campgrounds if you want to stay longer. 6. Deception Pass State Park. There are more than just beaches at Deception Pass State Park. There are outdoor adventures and water sports for those looking for an active beach escape. Plus jaw-dropping sunsets by the beach and scenic strolls for those who want to take it easy. The park has lots of woodland with great camping options, so bring your camping stuff along and turn it into a multiple-day trip. 5. North Jetty, Ocean Shores. The North Jetty is the northern boundary of Grays Harbor. This huge jetty was completed in 1916 and took 9 years to build. It's not hard to see why either. Putting heavy rocks down in front of crashing waves is not easy work. The waves can get pretty rough, so be careful if you're coming on a windy day. Enjoy the sea breeze with a stroll along the dark sand beach on the other side of the jetty and breathe in the salty sea air whilst the sound of the waves takes your worries away. 4. Alki Beach, Seattle. If you're in Seattle and you fancy a trip to the beach, this is where you'll come. There are lots of tide pools the kids can investigate, and plenty of restaurants, bars, and cafes right by the beach as the beachfront runs along the edge of the city. Bear in mind, there's more seaweed and driftwood than gold sand, but that's the Pacific charm. 3. La Push Beaches. There are 3 beaches near the La Push community, collectively called the La Push Beaches. They are characterized by the surrounding vegetation, like lots of evergreen trees, that run along the shoreline. The beaches are called First, Second, and Third Beach. First Beach is the only one with direct car access. You'll have to stroll a little to get to the other 2, more secluded beaches. Second Beach has great woodland trails and sea stacks, and Third Beach is a great place to come tide pooling. Try and spot the colorful starfish that stick to the rocks. There are scenic views of the ocean, woodlands, and rocky shoreline from all 3 beaches. 2. Ruby Beach. The beaches here are just stunning, so it's no surprise so many of them have made it onto the list. The sunsets are particularly gorgeous from Ruby Beach, so try and come for golden hour. Spend a few hours walking along the beach barefoot looking for pretty shells. All the while enjoying the picture-perfect views of tall, chimney-like sea stacks that stand by much bigger tree-topped ones, each unique and impressive. 1. Long Beach. Long Beach is a city on the Long Beach Peninsula. It's close to Seattle and Portland, so you could come and visit the city's beaches on a day trip from one of the main cities. You can walk on and still have more beach left to explore. Once you're done with the sand, walk along the boardwalk and have an ice cream or visit the North Head Lighthouse. The boardwalk also hosts the annual Washington State International Kite Festival, an event that's great for the whole family.